I'm here. Settle down. Everybody, settle down. I was tired.
I will defend the valley at
so
any
long
cost.
as I am needed.
Okay, I think I'm here. Let me just, I just woke up from a nap. Oops. Delivered. Get a big Hunter though is a true loyal fan. You're the loyal fan, or I'm the loyal fan of Hunter? Let me just check my snapshot real quick. Beeble, Quantum, XD even. Thought that guy was going to bed. I thought he was going to bed. Let's do this. Oh, what am I looking at? Oh, my Marvel snapshot. That's right. And they got, what the hell? Got some Storm variant in my shop? That's... Why do I want that for? No Squirrel Girl. Nothing. No, nothing. Okay, I'm gonna go run and grab some water and then I'll be back. And that will be that. Open Destroyer today, it's kind of fun. It's, what pool is he in? I don't know if I must have him, maybe? I'm not sure, I never use him. I like this lifestyle, it makes me happy, so actually I'm saying you make me happy. Wow, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said. Well, maybe not, but I mean, you know, it's pretty nice still. Alright, we are going to play a bit of Hearthstone. I still don't have my water though, so let me go over there and grab it, and then I will officially be back. Do I have to be Blazing Transmutation Mutation? I haven't even looked at the cards yet. work. Oh god. Hey Redbeard, what's up Rex? Should I actually look at the new cards at some point? Alright, I'll do that. I'm sitting down, I got my water, the camera's on. And we're gonna draft Hunter, just like XD wanted. I think he was asking for a Hunter, and you know what? I guess you gotta plug in the camera, otherwise it doesn't work. New card review for YouTube? Maybe just shorts. Maybe shorts, just like with each card, maybe. Alright, everybody wanted Hunter. We'll try a Hunter. Fine. I guess.
I am needed.
Let's take a deadly shot. I gotta sneeze. Whoa, these are gross. These are horrible. Undertaker? Excuse me. Shorts don't have thumbnails? No. No thumbnails for shorts. And if you want a website that makes it really easy to get shorts up, I don't know how difficult that is for you. But if somebody makes a Twitch clip, you can just upload your Twitch clip straight up to your YouTube this way. And it lets you crop your camera and crop the board into the same size as a short. It's really easy. I discovered it all on my own. Chasing the Champ. Oh my god. Thank you. Sorry, I don't know what alerts were. Yeah, I watched most of it. I thought it was a pretty entertaining game. I didn't really have a... Oh crap, I don't have sound effects. I don't really have a... I didn't have a rooting interest, but the end was a little disappointing, but overall it was a good game. And, you know, it's sports. You're gonna have missed calls one way or another. Besides the YouTube video, aren't shorts too short for a review? Or is there no time limit? I think there's technically no time limit, I think. But I would just do like each individual card, probably. You do like a minute or so, have 30 seconds on each card. The reviews almost never, they almost always do worse than even an individual run. So those are usually for the whole set if when we upload them though. So there's usually like, I don't know how many more time, like, you know, 5 times the amount of cards or something, but I don't really want any of these. Alright, I'll take Piper. Maybe we get a buttload of beasts. Let's take a Peasant here. Sometimes, a lot of the times in Hunter, I just don't want a Zombie Chow in my deck. And if Peasant ever goes off, sometimes Peasant just wins the game, right? So, take him. I think I'll take a Battle Master over a Deadly Shot. It can be awkward having 2 Deadly Shots sometimes, but we might get offered another Deadly Shot against a worst card, so I don't want to get kind of priced in right now. We have Mark Shot. It's the best card here, I think, and it's fun. Good combination, and probably Armor is better than Conjured Arrow. I just really like having one, and I like to grab some good class cards. We're gonna play with so many. Well, the meta should be changing Tuesday. Hopefully Tuesday morning, I'm hoping. So maybe we'll be playing with different cards. But you play with so many armors and so many, I don't know what else. What other commons you see all the time, but I just want to play with some glass cards. We're gonna get some arcane spell damage. That could happen too. There is actually support for it, so it's possible. We're just gonna grab a 2 here. And I'll take a quick shot. These are pretty, anytime you see these old cards, you're just like, you know, you don't even really have to think about it, right? You just never take these type of cards if you can help it. And it's when all 3 are old cards that you get particularly bad picks. I'm gonna take Keen Eye Spotter. It's early. We can get. All you need is one candle shot to make this card broken. I do think Bloody Knight is very strong as well, though. Keep all the arcane spells in your hand +1. Well, we have one arcane spell. We could get more. I almost never get to play with that card. Spring Paw's good, but I don't think it's great. Kooky Chemist is broken. I played one Battlegrounds game today. I got 3rd or 2nd. I can't remember. I think I got 3rd. And I didn't know what I was doing at all. And I had 2 Theos, and I was doing okay. I'm gonna grab another Mark Shot. Still don't know if it's right, but it is what I want. What it could allow us to do is discover some arcane spells, which would be cool. But you can also get Sunwell and the mount card that makes your guy immune, so those are pretty insane. Corporal's good though. I wouldn't mind a Corporal, but these are fun, so. We're taking Embalmer here. Actually don't have any undead, but it's better than both of these. Just base stats and its effect is better than both of those, so. More Mark Shots. We're gonna at least get to discover, so that's cool. You could take the Spring Paw, you could take the Morg. I don't feel like most of my decks end up with too much late game. In fact, kind of the opposite. I feel like a lot of decks top out at 5 or 6 mana with nothing to do after that. So one Morg doesn't feel as bad. I would much rather have a Candle Shot or 2 than the Spring Paws for that type of effect, so I'm gonna pass it. And I think Keen Eye Spotter is better than Deadly Shot even without the weapons yet. If we don't end up getting any, if we don't end up getting any, well, you know, there's not much we can do about that if we don't get any weapons. At the end of the draft, if we don't have any weapons, I'd rather have a Deadly Shot, but this is our 3rd Deadly Shot in 15 picks. We might get offered another one, so I don't feel like we're like obligated to take it. We take a 2. I don't hate having one aim shot. It does get a little awkward when sometimes your hand is Marked Shot, Deadly Shot, aim shot, and you're not doing anything proactive. There are other times where you curve out reasonably well and then throw an aim shot to their face for 7 damage, and that can win the game, so. No, we did 10 Pokemon packs yesterday, and almost all of them were duds. And that's all we had. But I will maybe try to get some more. We'll see. We've got some sponsored content coming up as long as nothing goes wrong there. That would be cool. I'll keep a lookout for anything. And Michelle, good to see you. My old friend Michelle. We got Pop. We got Chasen and Pop. Thank you guys. Do we have 2 things making sound? Did that go twice? I don't know. I like this 5 a lot, though. I don't really like the other card. Oh, there's the Candle Shot. Would love to pick up a 2nd Conjured Arrow, although we do have 3 Marked Shots, as we talked about. We have the double Keen Eye. We want the Candle Shot probably more than anything for this deck right now. I hope you're doing well, Michelle. I've been seeing you play a bunch of different games. Sorry for your Poke loss. That's okay. The next ones will probably be great. I just got the ones that were meant for Dreads, I think. These are all terrible. Do I take Play Dead? I don't think I even have any Death Rattles. I mean, I have 1. It sucks. I guess I have to take Explosive Trap. This feels pretty bad. Maybe I take the Spellweaver. They said we were gonna get arcane spell damage buffs. No, I can't do it. It's too terrible. Alright, I'll take a Gargoyle. I don't really want 2 of these. Clergy's fine, but we'll take this. I don't think I even have any beasts. The first one we took. I really have no beasts, no Death Rattles, no Undead. What is in our deck? An Undertaker with no Death Rattles? I guess I take Carrion Drake, which I suppose isn't the worst card in the world. Stream Next Fest was great this year. So many demos. Oh, Steam Next Fest? Oh, okay. I don't know what that is. Is that like a convention or something? Or is that like an event? I'm gonna take another Stormwind Guard. I need some cheap cards. There's a portal. Or we could take the 3. I mean, I guess I have this guy. Somewhere. Took a 2, didn't I? Yeah. It's kind of cool. It's pretty insane if you get 2 4/4s. It's like an animal companion. I have so many spells. This would be a great Yogg-Saron deck. I don't think I can take Dire Frenzy, right? I have 1, 2. Love this card, but kinda does nothing. How many 3s do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I take a Street Sweeper. Maybe. Let's take a Panda. Panda's fun. Spell damage 2 looking better now? I mean, it's still a 6 mana 4/4. I'd run the 4 mana 3/4. With tradable? Oh man. I mean, I only have one weapon right now, but I love Shock Splitter. I'm gonna take another Mark Shot. And we'll take the Tarantula. I wouldn't mind a Zombie Chow in this type of deck. The way this kind of shook out, we have a lot of control-y type effects, but Tarantula is so good. I don't want any of these. I love Freezing Trap, but Death Knight makes Freezing Trap awful, right? So it's kind of a dead card against a lot of the classes. What about Play Dead on 1, 2? Death Rattle's pretty terrible. Against not Death Knight, the card's pretty good. Do I run a Stitch Tracker? Finding an extra copy of Mawarg or a Tarantula? Panda could be okay. I guess. Freezing's rated 83? Yeah, I rated a negative 83 against Death Knight, and as you may have heard, Redbeard, you're gonna lose every game against Death Knight, ha ha ha. Steam is a game platform that highlights hundreds of free demos this year. Lots of indie games coming out in the next year. Oh, okay. That's awesome. I should probably look into that just to play stuff maybe for fun. Hey Bill. Let me.
Glory to the Sindori.
Okay, let's keep one of those. I don't have a lot of minions in my deck. I would go all in, 12 wins again. Well, you should have some points now. It ends in an hour, this thing, but highly recommend if you want to try out some of the new games. Oh my god, an hour?
I greet you on behalf of Silvermoon.
Okay, well, I'm not playing that. F the Eagles. Oh yeah, they lost the Super Bowl. That's a bummer. Gamble? Yeah, I think there's a gamble going on right now. So I'm stretching my leg and it's not working in the slightest. Okay. I guess I'm just doing this.
I spy with my little eye.
The more you struggle, the better.
He killed a Death Rattle off? Or an Undead? Let me get the deck tracker up. We're getting ready. We're getting situated here. Video capture? No. HDT. Capturable. Overlay. What am I doing here?
One Sunday get you after I'm done.
Are Eagles an American football team? They are, but I think Bill just hates like the actual birds. I think he's just he's an Eagle hater. Okay, what am I supposed to do? I guess I can.
How shall I do this?
I have things you never knew you wanted.
This is good. So is that. I'm gonna take the mount. I'm gonna drop the freezing and hope that the 4-1 goes. That hero is so cool. Why don't you have it? I don't know. I don't even know when these came out. I guess they came out with the new expansion or whatever. But they're pretty cool. I love birds. I hate the team. They're cheaters and they destroyed the 49ers. Yeah, I hate cheaters. You know me. I don't like cheating. Unless it's on Dreads by watching XD. 2 days in a row with MobBot. What an absolute what a wonderful thing that is. It's a great game that could have gone either way into that weak defensive holding call. Ruined a classic. It was a bit of a bummer, I think, that that call. Definitely didn't feel like it needed to be made. I wonder, it makes me kind of wonder if we'd complain about like any call made at the end, or if like that call was so bad that now we have to talk about it, you know? I wonder. Rihanna was the best part. I watched a little bit. I actually found it to be very boring. I'm not a big fan of Rihanna. So I switched onto YouTube and I watched Prince's halftime performance from 2007. And I thought to myself, my God, now that was a performance. There's a lot of weird calls and slipping, yeah. A lot of slippage. I can shoot one. I guess I want to attack. It's actually explosive, interesting. I can hit there. Let's start here. I guess what I can do is play this. I could. I'm just gonna kill this one to start. And I could quick shot here, which would let me free kill. Could also just play this, which is... Yeah, that football's nice too. I prefer the one where they take the egg around, but with their hands. But I like sports in general. Can I ask what your channel points are? Dreads? My channel points are farts. I didn't pick them. Twitch chat did. I wanted to call them gold coins.
You die in vain.
Dance my past.
Thank you, Meister T. Hold on a second. Hold on. I don't know why I don't know why that repeats. Sorry, the redeems. Oh, these make Dread sounds. They make the sound of my friend Dread screaming. So if you want to annoy me and make me listen to Dreads on my off time, you can. People love doing that. This looks pretty good. Let's double trade first. I tried submitting a Dexter one, but it was rejected. No, well, it's possible we'll use it.
Minions, servants, soldiers of the cold dark, obey the call of Kel'Thuzad.
I don't know if I can win anymore. Maybe. If he loses, he wasn't trying to win. Exactly. Michelle understands.
Minions, servants, soldiers of the cold dark.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna lose this game, but I mean, most of the time, no. Five, 10, 12. And how do I win if
How
I'm
shall I do this?
doing that? I guess the reality is I probably just don't win no matter what I do.
King's honor, friend.
So I could hit there and give him a 1, but then I still lose that. I leave that up, I hit, he hits, he chops, it comes back anyway. I think it's just unfortunate that his 9-drop hold and 8-drop that summon is an infinite amount of minions. Smork time? Yeah, I mean, maybe we should have. I think it's possible to win from here. We probably have to hit like Maward. Maybe. Even then, I guess he's still just like giga outvaluing us. He's drawn all of the buffed spiders. He's, you know, that's probably the high roll pull in his deck for the Flesh Behemoth. I think playing Storm and trading the 4-4 into the 4-4 and hitting 6 face was the best choice. Well, then you lose everything on the board, and he keeps his Kel'Thuzad, so you kind of just lose the game.
Strike.
Right, because his 4-4 just comes back. It's a 1-1. And he has a 6-8 and his weapon. Sometimes you don't have to think that hard about what you have to do or why you lost. If your opponent played a 9-mana 4-8 taunt that summoned a Kel'Thuzad, that drew him a Kel'Thuzad, that triggered a Kel'Thuzad, then you can just accept that you lost because he played 17 mana worth of stuff for like half the cost. And that's fine.
I spy with my little eye.
We can't do that much. He's also drawn, he's generated 8 more cards than us, so. Deck is going 9. I don't think this is a very good deck, and we've just played a much better version of our Hunter deck, and I wouldn't say his deck is like the best Hunter deck,
I can do no rest.
you know, you're gonna consistently see, so. We're probably a below average deck, right? I mean, well, definitely a below average deck. We don't have like any of the Death Rattle synergies. We only have 1 Keen Eye, no powerful legendaries, no Bone Mares. We just have a lot of Discover, and that's at least fun.
Versus Thrall.
My elements are frightful.
Glory to the Sindori.
Conceding isn't losing? I think it is, but we could also say that it is
On
not.
behalf of Silvermoon.
Let us be holly and jolly.
I mean, I'm gonna actually trade it, look for a 1 or a 2 or a 3. Our curve isn't great, but it's not this bad, so it's unlikely that we'll just draw a bunch of 4s and 5s by turn 3 or 4. I feel good about having 4 marked shots. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna high roll. Well, through 1.5 games, we have definitely done the opposite of high rolling so far. But, you know, maybe the next 12 games will high roll. Might be with a different deck, though. Tidehunter, one of the most broken cards that BG's ever had. Yeah, this guy's, he's too powerful. He needs a nerf. Am I doing this? I guess so.
King's honor, friend.
Yeah, it was always weird to me that Murlocs had a 1-star 2/1 that made a 1/1, and Beast had a 1-mana 1-star 1/1 that pulled a 1/1. It's like, did we really have to use these cards for Battlegrounds? And after they started introducing a bunch of like exclusive Battlegrounds minions, why didn't they just make the Beast one a 2/1? Hopefully we pull a 2-drop. We didn't drop 2-drop. It's fun for a while, but the card was too strong.
until you can't no more.
I mean, they should bring him back. We have an explosive in the deck, actually, huh? I could pretend with a,
Watching closely.
I could pretend with a, freezing, but I could actually get an explosive and have a chance to come back. Problem is, if he just attacks, I just instantly lose. If I find an explosive there, we probably just come back, right? This doesn't feel fair.
Refreshing.
You possess rare skill.
Oh, wait, I can look one more time. Okay.
I can do. You possess rare skill.
Might have to cast Concede on him. Yeah, I mean, we didn't really participate in this one. We skipped the first half of the game, and then they just dropped a couple premium cards. It's fine. Our curve's not that bad, but if your first play is turn 4, you're just gonna die, right? Why are we sad this isn't going well? Me? I'm not. I don't care one way or another. One bad deck getting unlucky in 2 games isn't really all that uncommon for this meta. In fact, it's very common. If you're going to play this meta, this is just like the experience, right? You low roll a deck, you will get run over by everyone.
The light shall bring victory.
Glory to the Sindori.
I would like to at least play my cards before losing, but, you know, that might be a pipe dream. That might just be a pipe dream that we'll get to play him. Okay, what are we doing here? Skipping a turn. I think I've skipped more turns than I've played through 3 games. I think you're 1 and 2 drops playing hide and seek with you. Yeah, we haven't had anything on 1 or 2. We don't have many 2s though. We don't have many 1s either. So, last game we didn't hit a 3, and we do have many 3s. This game we at least get to play some cards. So.
Surge within me.
This beast will not be tamed.
I'm just gonna play the Tarantula here. I have something to do next turn. Whether it be a 4-4 rush or a 4-4. I could deadly shot that. I'm not going to. We'll get a minion down, give him 1 card. Sun Bacon Relaxer with the raid. Uh-oh. Better start getting some wins. It's really showing up XD right now. I started playing this arena meta and I feel like I'm getting rolled with even below average decks. Yeah. I think
King's honor.
what the problem with the meta and that feeling, I think, is you have a bunch of old cards mixed with a bunch of new cards. So when your opponent's playing like a 9-mana 4/8 taunt that pulls Kel'Thuzad, you're really just gonna get destroyed, right? When you're stuck playing like a 3-mana 1/3 and your opponent's playing a 3-mana 3/4 that kills your 8-drop with a weapon, you know? When there's that big a discrepancy, when you are, even if you don't have that many cards like that, whenever you draw them, you're going to be at a huge disadvantage too. He might mount it. I can at least deadly shot the mount, and he's so healthy. I'm probably going to get mounted at some point anyway. Like if he's got one, it's going to happen, right? I can push a fair amount of damage. And honestly, I guess I just sort of have to, because I can't beat this 7/7. This is one of like the 4 best legendaries. I'm actually gonna ditch that too and try to find something that deals damage. How's the stream, Victor? Pretty good? I don't know if Victor's here, but if you guys don't know Victor, check him out. One of the best Battlegrounds players. We got XD here. We got Victor. That's unfortunate. We hit the only target that didn't matter. Has he had an undead? I don't know.
You die.
Okay, we hit the worst target there, which is, you know, a little unfortunate.
Protect the city.
I guess I'm just not gonna swing in right now. Victor's one of the best Battlegrounds players. It's a Genshin Impact superstar. Good guy. I would recommend checking him out. So what can we do here? I guess probably sort of die. I suppose I can do this. What does this card do? Resurrect a friendly undead. So he pulls a 3/3, is that all? Maybe I just start here. How much damage do I have? Like maybe I throw 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe. He's out of cards, just play value. Well, all of his cards are like 4 mana 2020s. And we shouted out Victor. I really implore you guys to check out Victor or XD if that's something you're into. Just need to keep the hero power going. 3. So it's 10, 12. Wait.
It's all in your head.
Okay, yeah, I can deal 12. What? Is that ever close to good enough? Let's start here. Hey, what's up, Jerby? I'm doing that, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, I'm slapping his face. How come he pulled that? Oh, he potioned it. Duh. He potioned it. That's right. Flo, it's great to see you, man. Watching odds. Red defeats all challengers. Mount? Yeah, it's time to mount. What else could he have? Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought I was gonna come back and win. He's gonna mount this turn. Never 0-3. The heal. Oh yeah. Now we can. Now he can do that. It has to be a mount. What else would he point that he couldn't cast for less than 7? I miss a hero power.
Our enemies will fall. It's time left.
Maybe that's okay. 1-3 is a myth perpetuated by DKs to break the spirit of the true gamers. Yeah, I think that's true. Okay, no mount able to be casted, no taunt, no more heals, and then maybe we can come back.
It's all in your head.
Okay, wasn't a mount. Okay. That's probably the best case scenario. That is not the best case scenario. I'm actually gonna play this.
1, 2, 3, protect the city.
Our enemies will fall.
I guess in case he has a taunt. And then maybe next turn. Wait, did I have lethal? Maybe. Mind Crawler. Thank you for the follow, Mind Crawler. Oh crap.
One Sunday get you.
I'm sure it'll be fine, right? Okay, never fear. Just pretend like we killed him last turn. Just trying to see, you know, give our poor opponent an opportunity. You didn't. Don't worry. Don't read chat. You did. I don't think so. I think he probably cast something. Some sort of confusion charm or something. But it's good because I've never gone 0-3, and today won't be that first day that we go 0-3. That priest deck might have been the best of the 3 decks we faced, though. At 0-2, I don't think that's fair. This guy's deck is not that bad. That guy's deck, yeah, with the 80% win rate legendary on curve, yeah, it's not too bad. It's not the worst. Shame concede? For me, I never feel shame, and I never concede. Okay, all that stuff is crap, right? I've never seen Red go 0-3. He didn't draw a card over 2 mana after playing Lothromar. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. But very easy to go 0-3 in an instance like that, right? Where he just hits a Mawarg or a, you know.
Greetings.
What's that card called? Even if he hits just like a Stormwind guard, you just instantly lose, right? So.
Is someone injured?
Some of the time it doesn't really matter what you're doing. It's 2 mana.
The sun has set for me.
As long as I don't get Leok. I want to apologize for my absence and poor posting performance over the past couple nights. I was rather zooted. I am here to bring the good stuff tonight. Okay, maybe you want to get the appropriate level of zooted, and then you can be a better contributing member to this community. Charles on his A game. My God, look out! Poster of the week honors. Might be his. If a minion died this turn, I will get poisonous.
Join the spirits.
Poison is poison, they say. I was scratching some of my skin off. Don't mind me.
At last, a worthy disciple.
Pardon me? Was that an unactivated, I'm trying to win Most Improved this year. It's gonna be tough to beat XD. He went from world's most detestable troll to outright charmer. He's the front runner. But all is not lost. There's still an opportunity for growth, personal and financial. Do I want tracking? I guess I'm kind of just re-rolling. You know, I can tracking and hero power. I'll just do that and re-roll kind of everything. I would prefer to not spend my entire turn killing a 2/1, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Sort of what my deck does, right? Kills 2/1s.
You are the shadow's puppet.
6/6 and a 5/2. I want to hero power. Let's just do this. I really should be counting the potential lethals. Because I didn't count last time and I was 1 off this time. It would be cool if Hearthstone had some kind of streamer awards. That would be cool. Best arena streamer? I would take that. It's an embarrassing category. It's one you don't actually particularly want to represent. But as long as I beat dreads, like that's really all I'm going for.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
If we do it this way, he feels like I just discovered it. But in the future, that I'll have an advantage against him. He'll probably be tilted the next time we play. Thinking of it, I wouldn't win anything. You might win most wheels spun by a Hearthstone streamer. Hey, be honest with me, off record right now. Can anybody get anything other than Keck W on your wheel? I've seen 900 Keck Ws this week. I want you to be honest with me though. I watch it every time. Yes, of course. Is it weighted? Is the VIP one weighted against people? It must be. Today, 3 people went. That is a lie. Is this the meme? It's 10%. I feel like this is the meme that you say 3 people won, but nobody ever knows who they are. What is this wheel? On XD's channel, you can use your channel points to redeem a wheel spin, and you can win a prize, and one of them is VIP, and everything else is Keck W. It just says Keck W, and then he says, Keck W, you lose. And he says it in a very distinct manner. And I think to myself, he must be so sick of it, but when I watch it, I see it a lot, and I still chuckle. So I think some of those things are probably good for the stream, right? The viewers probably get something out of it that the streamer does not. But I think it's funny. But I think that if it were my channel, I would weigh it so it was like 1% and no one would ever win. And then when people ask me, I'd be like, oh yeah, 3 people won, you know, earlier today. And then everyone would be like, oh, okay, fine. But I'm not falling for it because I've never seen anybody win. I've seen a wheel spun 250 times. So I get a new job today. Wish me luck. I'll be lurking more rarely now. No, you won't be here all the time. But good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Disenchanting a golden card was wonderful on the subathon wheel. That made me very upset. And then after the subathon, I went back and recrafted them. But all it did was like net gain me like negative 12,000 dust. Horrible. The wheel's fun though. I hated popularity awards titles as a kid because I was not popular, and now we have the streamer awards. Do we? Wait, there are actual streamer awards? Funny, no one called me. Play a 4-5 or I can play a 3-7. I'm just gonna play a 3-7 because I'm just gonna be bonking off of a bunch of little shitters anyway. It doesn't matter if it has poison, right? Milky Heifer, what's up, Pierce? What a strange thing to call me. Milky Heifer. I don't know if you know what milk is or what a heifer is, but it's not a compliment, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I was very much hoping for a 2-drop or a 1-drop that did anything. I too enjoyed that subathon reward. Yeah, we should do more subathon. Pierce, do you have a lot of money to give? It'll be time for another subathon once you have a lot of money to give. Let me check my couch. I wonder what's in there. I really, truly do. Candle shot. Candle shot?
Our enemies will fall.
Definitely some coin in there for Mr. Redbeard. I've been working on the good ideas for the next subathon. Remember you told me to go down and argue like a city council meeting to get, I don't know, Brazilian fart videos released at the local library or something? I don't remember. But I'm looking forward to the good ideas this time. I can't wait. Bohemius, good to see a Poe. Michelle, if it's any consolation, I'm gonna award you the best streamer. Hey, wait. I was giving you an award before Please for the love of God attack. Then like we're gonna attack into it. Yeah, I'm gonna attack. Okay, thank God. Best streamer who I think streams from a bed all the time. Do you stream from bed? Best streamer from New Zealand. New Zealand? I brought the awards. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. You didn't have to do all that. I feel like 2,000 subs should be enough to make you go down to the local recruiting office and join the Air Force. That's not a bad idea. Not a good idea either. I used to stream from bed. Oh, okay. I could never really tell, but I was like, I thought to myself sometimes, why wouldn't I stream from bed? That seems like it'd be wonderful. Jordy, good to see you. Then I thought, what if I got too comfortable? I just fell asleep. A lot of times I'm in bed, I just fall asleep. Or erotic videos open up on my phone and I watch them. I don't really understand how or why.
One shot.
Stop this, man.
My dying breath is for this city.
Oh man, remember we were 0-2? Wasn't super comfortable with a laptop, yeah. I did that once or twice actually when I would go watch my sister's dogs. I would I did a stream or two from her bed with a laptop and I was like, oh, this is horrible. But I'm also old and in terrible shape, so figured you kind of had to factor that in as well. For young people in good shape, I thought maybe it would be better. I farted today and I thought of you. That's not good for either of us. I sent you those videos in confidence. Hey Lucas, how are you, man? Hey, but my phone just starts playing erotic videos. Annoying bug.
Never knew you wanted.
And my phone today, I was playing videos on YouTube and Twitch, and would just keep pausing itself over and over and over. And I cleared the cache, the storage cache. I don't know, the internal storage. The internet said to do it, and then it stopped bugging out. But I also dropped my phone in the bathtub recently, so wonder if it might be related. Probably not, huh?
King's honor, friend.
What do you think of this 7-0, 2 times Frost and Holy DK? You got 2 horns. Why in God's name do you have that? You have Sneed's, Possessifier, Rhyme Guy, Corpse Bride, 4 Nerubian things. Deck looks pretty good. I don't know why you have those Horn of Winters. Those seem awful. No? Maybe I'm crazy.
This beast will not be tamed.
That positioning was probably not ideal. Redbeard, what do you think of the mini set and its power in Arena? I haven't looked at them yet. Let me pull up the cards. Maybe after this run I'll go over all of them. I've only looked at like 2 cards. I should probably look at them. It is part kind of my job, huh? Horns work well with the 2/3 elemental. Lets me ping with a hero power? Yeah, I guess. You're going down an entire card though. I found switching internet connection and back fix it. What do you mean switching internet connection? What does that mean? Pardon my ignorance, I'm not a tech wizard.
Sharp arrow, sharper aim.
But I have to draw from the Chill, Fallen, and Acolyte? Okay, maybe. I mean, you're 7-0, so can't really argue that record. I would guess that the other cards probably have more to do with that than the horns, but maybe not. Maybe it's just like working out great. Don't take your phone to the tub. What wasn't my fault? A bottle of shampoo fell on my head. And then it scared me. I kind of went unconscious for a little while. When I woke up, both me and the phone were submerged. Turning off your device's Wi-Fi or switching to mobile data? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Huh.
The more you struggle.
I'll try that if it keeps happening. Man, thank goodness for Sunbacon Relaxer and XD and Crip, and to a lesser extent Dreads, but thankful for PJ. Humongous raids from humongous figures in the community. My god. Trade. Trade. 6. Sunwell win? I don't think we'll be Sunwelling this game.
Strike. Then strike harder.
But the thing about Sunwell is, like, if you don't have to use it, then it's good not to use it. And then when you use up all your resources and your opponent has traded off all their resources, just use it again and you just win. Or you're really far behind and you have to use it, and you use it and you hope we're far enough ahead that we could just hold it off on it. Hate being in a tub. I love being in the tub. My penis floats weird. Okay, I would hate to be near you in a tub with that knowledge. Mine just sinks like a stone.
Lord Thamar!
Another tragic shampoo accident. They are increasing in popularity lately, are they?
Fester.
Glory to the Sindori.
Yeah. I've speculated. I've woken up in a cold sweat about that bottle of shampoo. I think the shampoo was in a different. I think it was in a different spot. I think it had migrated to a different spot where sometimes I let my hair down. I swing my head around.
What is it?
I hope I can. Nope. Never mind.
Sharp arrow. Sharper aim.
I'm gonna squelch him because if I can't get this straight, I'm kind of dead. Don't pleasure yourself in the shower with shampoo on your hand. No, don't do that. I mean, if he uses his coin and a good removal spell, it's not as problematic. I am just gonna shoot it. These are pretty valuable if we can hit a candle shot as well. I mean, I'm not like trying to out-tempo him here or anything. My deck just kind of can't do that.
I spy with my little eye.
There's only one Keen Eye Golden. I only have one golden, but I'm probably about to open another golden one soon. We got the candle shot.
I spy with my little
Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it, right? But using a marked shot on a 1-3 and developing nothing isn't really a great solution to my problem of, like, trying to win, right? And if I can put it behind a taunt, maybe it's even harder, right? No rush minions or something. I think he's just gonna turn it into a 4-5 and kill it. Or skip his turn, which is also great for me.
I see him.
You look tasty.
Not good for me. Not good at all. Not the best.
For the Lich King! Smelly fish! Yummy fish!
King's honor, friend. Side effects? No. Trust me.
No, sure. The beauty of not having access to and not having any minions in my hand or deck. I want a hero power every turn.
The streets are not safe.
Our enemies will fall.
Eight mana, time for the card. No card. It also costs 9 mana. The Dreads card costs 9. Sorry, I was just clicking and responding to something real quick. Wonderful. Okay.
Lorthamar versus Malfurion.
I must protect the world. Glory to the Sindori.
Okay, sorry. Why did you get rid of the gift sub, Redbeard? You cheapskate? I didn't. It's just on cooldown. Right before you got here today, somebody cashed in 120. Squeeze every Ein out of this deck. I'm squeezing every Ein. What's an Ein though? Is that German? Don't lie to me. Who are you, Professor Severus Snape over here? Don't lie to me. I'm Ron Weasley. I'm George Weasley over here. Okay, actually have a good curve. I think this is our first game in 7 games where we got an actual 1-drop into a 2-drop. Judge is so lucky he plays it on turn 8. I love that XD has adapted to the Hearthstone Arena viewership meta by trashing Dreads and celebrating Redbeard like most everyone else. If I don't get Mount or Sunwell, I'm actually just gonna concede.
Never knew who you once.
They got lucky this game. I know you supported JK Rowling in reviews. You might as well play Hogwarts Legacy at this point. Does she hates everyone or something? I don't support hate, but I did read the Harry Potter books when I was a child, and I thought they were cool. But I'm not a big fan of hate or haters. I'm gonna put it on the thing that's harder to kill.
Were priceless.
And he may be able to bump and hit here, but then he's not developing much, and that's really bad for him too, right? I don't know what she said, but the trans people don't like her. Yeah, I mean, I don't like, people who are jerks. I don't know if they are a jerk, but oh wait.
By the Sunwell.
I don't really know enough to comment, but I think you should, in general, try not to be a jerk to the majority of people. Okay. Hit there. Hit here. Could play this. Could play this.
I spy with my little eye.
You ever feel like your nipples get bigger after a night of drinking? No, I'd have to ask some past lovers or anything. Pierce brings up the real questions that need to be asked, as always.
Where shall I strike?
I don't care about that.
Sharp arrow. Sharp
I see him.
Let's play it safe, keep him off the board. You ever gotten rank 50, above rank 50 in a season pass in Marvel Snap? Yes. I see a bunch of chests. Yeah, they're like not good. I don't think I got a single card from anything above rank 50, and most of them are like 50 credits or like 10 boosters. Those rewards were pretty dookie. I was pretty disappointed. This could set up lethal. If he has a bone mare, I guess it's bad. Oh, let's just not continue this conversation, and if you guys want, just go ahead and message each other on the side. Clearly, you guys won't change each other's opinion, so you guys could message each other and block each other. Either's fine. I, as always, appreciate it in advance. Let's see. Sponsorships. Complete setup.
Lorthamar versus Malfurion.
I must protect the world. Glory to the Sindori.
Istulame, thank you so much for the prime. I'm focused on the nipples being enlarged. Yes. Always focus on the enlarged nipples. You will never go wrong. I was gonna say, oh yes, I opened Angel today. I don't like Angel. I hate Angel. I run him, I draw him. I draw my Carnage, I have to play him. I hate him. I hate him. Everyone is right on the internet. Some people are. That's been on my mind the last few minutes. Pierce is a, I don't know. He's a visionary.
I spy with my little eye.
He fits into my Haggard Apocalypse deck. Haggard Apocalypse deck. Does he? How do they go together? Is that good, or are we just crushing it? Well, we started 0-2, and we were probably half a turn away from going 0-3. I don't think the deck is particularly strong, but a little bit of luck, a little bit of skill, you can manage a couple of wins. Virus, thank you for the follow, Virus. If I win the 1-3 on the deadly, that'd be super swell. I can take a 50-50 on it.
You die in vain.
That's the best hit. Yang Gao, thank you for the follow, Yang Gao. Why is Rip Bozo not enabled here? I don't know what that is. You know I don't enable any of these things. Gesticulate and Alez used to do it. Old man? Stink, you say? I judge a Hearthstone player by the accuracy of their deadly shot. Well, then I must be great after this game. Concede he has Jades. I'm gonna have to concede because he has 2 more mana than me. But I'm gonna wait till my HP goes down to 0 and then, and only then will I concede. Oh my god, he really is dropping Jades. This must be XD on his Arena alt account sniping us again. I think this deck is decent. I mean, you have been kicking ass 5 games in a row. I'd say that this is not a premium Hunter deck, no. God, I want to pretend like I have explosive. God, I want to just be given explosive here. Okay, I'm taking Doggy Biscuit. I'm finding explosive. Darn it. This did not work out how I intended.
After I'm done.
But yeah, I mean, it doesn't have too many terrible cards, but it doesn't have too many broken cards. We have found Mount and Sunwell from our Discovers 2 or 3 times. Those probably contributed to a couple of wins directly. The good old top deck Bone Mare, yeah. Always tough when the token druids just have premium 7 and 8 cards as well as, you know, a 1 drop into a 2 drop into a 3 drop into a 4 drop going first, but some games they don't draw that well, right? It's this one they did. Most games they do, it seems. Thank you, Redbeard. I will pay before the weekend, eh? You're never obligated to pay, old black nerd. You're a good guy, okay? I don't care what Dredd says about you behind your back. No, I'm just kidding. He loves you, probably. I would have conceded next time. Hey, next time, just make sure you concede. Yeah, we got sniped by a XD and KB co-op Arena alt account. But hey, you know what? We were 0-2 and we didn't go 0-3, and for that, I am moderately optimistic. Let's queue up another one and try to get some stinking wins. Alright, XD wanted Jade Shaman last time, and I pretended like he wanted Hunter because I didn't want to play it. But the man is still here. He's up. It's noon in Luxembourg. He's having tea and some sort of sausage roll probably for breakfast. It's time to give XD what he wants. You just lost to a Jade Shaman. Well, that was a druid. I'm about to win with a walnut shaman. I have old black nerd blocked. Tell him I said hi. Okay, Amaranth. You don't have to mention that every day. Okay. We get it. You're still mad at him for not returning your calls. Let's take a Zombie Chow. Could be a good card. I know XD and Tasney love Kooky Chemist. But I'm gonna take the 1 drop. Okay, timeout. Give me the good cards. Give me the good cards. Ay, ay, ay. Why did XD do this to us? Okay, I don't want to play this deck. Alright, I'm gonna get some great overload cards, right? 1 Fire Ellie, 1 Hex. Okay, those are better. 1 Bone Mare. I do like Stormwind Guard, but I think Bone Mare's better. Wait, the deck's getting better. Hold on a minute. Get 4 Jade Lightnings. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. They haven't been offering me them. Well, well, well. And you wanted the Jade deck, XD. I mean, actually, XD said, there's literally no way in hell you'll ever get a good Jade deck. And I said to him, no. Just watch. Got Aya. Let's take Schlager. We want some at least one overload. A little bit of lifesteal's kind of nice, right? Well, sometimes. Where are my Jade cards? Let's take a Bolt here. Give me a Jade card right now. Okay, Nimbus is basically a Jade. So terrible. Oh my god, Jade Chieftain. Okay, it's not too late to get a Jade deck. It may look like it's too late, but it's not too late. Save pulled it off today. Yeah, I saw actually. He had Aya and Bran and 8 Jade cards, but I've got 3. Better make it 4-ish. Let's take a Stubborn Suspect. That card's good, right? Corporal over Garbage. Lotus Agent, yeah, that's about as much of a Jade card as I've ever seen. Double Fire Ellie. Let's run 1 Maelstrom. I know it is a Group Fu meta, etc., etc. So on and so forth. Let's run a Veteran over other terrible cards. More Nimbuses. This has been a very straightforward draft of, frankly, not very many good cards. But, you know, we tried, and that's what's important. Love Blazing Invocation. All right, we've got a couple of good cards and a couple of fun cards and a couple of good fun cards. I think this deck is a lot worse than the Hunter that just struggled and nearly went 0-3 though. Okay, this is bad. Yeah, this ain't good. But we tried. Now you have to stay up for the whole run, XD, because, you know, in a way, you were kind of responsible for this. What's up, Beard? Hey, Chugs.
Your soul shall be mine.
Are you ready to fight?
God, remember when Victor raided us today? That was incredible. XD, can you start your stream up, get back up to about 10,000 viewers, stream for 15 minutes, and then just go ahead and raid me again? Thanks. Thanks, man. Maybe, yeah, that'd be good. Shouldn't be a long run then, no. I think 3-3 would be kind of feel pretty solid for this deck, I think. You can wipe your Jade ass with this deck. Jade ass. Sorry, I'm moving my feet, my legs hurt. Not quite enough Jades to be a good deck. Could be a fun deck. Well, we have Blazing Invocation, and if you know anything about Redbeard, you know that he loves Blazing Invocation. And that could be a Jade card. That could be a Ysera even. Amalgam should be a J2, I agree. Craven the Fox, thank you for the follow, Craven Fox. It's absolutely wonderful and delightful to have you here.
Almost out of time.
I judge a Hearthstone player on the quality of their Blazing Invocation. Well, I don't even have one yet, so it might not be good. I hope he doesn't have a way to clear the board. There should be a card that changes your hero power to 2 cost summon a Jade Golem. Maybe 3 mana. Summon a Jade Golem. It would have to be like a 3 mana 2/2 or something like that. Your hero power is 3 mana, summon a Jade. That'd be kind of a cool card. That'd be a cool like type of legendary. I mean, you might have to like restat it or recost it or something, but kind of cool. Okay, get a something. I'd hope that he doesn't have a Hellfire. Maybe 2 mana overload, 1 mana. For your hero power? Like every turn it overloads you? That's kind of cool.
The dark path is my destiny.
Well...
The calm before the storm.
Look at DK and Demon under hero power, and then look at Shaman. What, you don't want a 2 mana do nothing? You didn't want 2 mana do nothing? We need 3 damage to kill him, is that right? It's not that much. Would the hero power be OP if you could choose the totem? I don't believe so, no. I need 2 damage. I can't really find 2 damage. So let's play this because it's a little sticky, and let's play that. So you could have done that, but... yeah, I don't think so. Most of the totems aren't very good, right? Amalgam is not really all minion types. It is not, if it's not a Jade. Well, Jade's not a minion type. Sort of like how Treant wasn't a minion type, and sort of how like, you know, like Null or Worgen isn't a type. Treant and Jade should be minion types. Jade's a little weird because the only minion is the one card, Jade Golem, that just grows bigger, right? It's only 1 card. It's not like they're... If there was a Jade Murloc, that it would contribute to the Jade Golem mechanic per the current wording. So that one makes sense to me. But why any minions would be nothing seems... you could make every minion a type. Jades took over your addiction, your old addiction of searching for Stormbringers and Evolves. If there were Stormbringers and Evolves right now, I would be searching for those in addition to my Jade decks. What do you think about that, Sin?
Strictly.
What do you think about that? Sky snipes? Yeah, I mean, I don't really care.
This can't be good.
Our deck is poo. Yeah, I have played against this player with a never-ending string of unbeatable Death Knights several times already. I have. What's his name? Yeah, no, I played against him a couple times. It's fine. Our deck's not very good, and I'm sure they're sniping us with a much better deck, so. Queued to save at least 3 times in the past few days. Yeah, we've queued into him probably more than that. I don't actually know. Yeah, no, they actually do snipe. Shame on them.
Speak your peace. Speak your
I guess that thing with attack is like a little more reasonable. Let us We could actually, it would be pretty easy to get this account banned actually. Let me send it to Blizzard real quick.
What are you hiding?
Oops. Let me crop some stuff out of here.
Destiny calls to you.
That feels good.
Balance in all things.
Kragwa. I mean, it's pretty useless.
One more death can't hurt.
Another happy guilty.
That's enough.
X burned. Thank you, XX burned. And Yukwu, thanks for the follow as well, man. When do the changes take place? Tuesday morning we'll get changes. What is the frog's name? Kragwa. He returns all the spells you cast. He returns all the spells you cast in the previous turn to your hand. If you leave it in 2 losses, you get a refund? No. If you leave it at 2 losses, yeah. Typically, yeah.
All ends with death.
When does the mini set drop? Tuesday morning. Yeah, they haven't announced an arena rotation, I believe, but I'm optimistic.
The calm before the storm.
Okay, not a great card to get, but I at least have some overload cards in my deck. So, what's my favorite snack cake? Swiss cake rolls, of course. I haven't really eaten many in the last decade or so, too, but those were always the best. And the worst.
For the Dark Lord!
Fight until you can't no more.
But yeah, if arena doesn't get rotated, then you won't get redeemed anything. But I believe we should get a rotation. Swiss cake rolls are solid. Yeah, you gotta put them in the refrigerator though. The arena rotation will only be returned to Nax cards. I've decided it. I think that would be more enjoyable than what we currently have and what we typically get. Although that is quite a small pool of cards, so. But I think a smaller pool of cards is a lot better than having like a really wide pool of cards where you're stuck drafting like Snow Flurry Giants and shit. I don't think that that's super desirable. That guy stole our Jade deck so far, yeah. XD would be proud. Have you looked at the new cards? No. Oh, I meant to look at them. Okay, after this run.
Did that just...
We're gonna, that silence me? Let's do that. After this run, we're gonna look into them, okay?
The calm before the
Lyra. Hearth. Wait, are they on the Play Hearthstone website yet? That one is actually kind of nice to navigate once they actually put them up. No easy way to navigate and find the new cards on Play Hearthstone's own website, so fuck them, I guess.
One Sunday get you after I'm done.
I know. Oh, there they are mixed in with the March of the Lich King cards for some reason, I guess. Alright. Double down on fucking them. Wait, I ask Mr. Ribbit questions about life and the universe and everything every day. You do. That's a wise decision.
take shelter.
Keep your peace.
Hey Red, your deck misses 5 more Jade Lightnings. I should have gotten 5 more Jade Lightnings. I think that would have been fair.
Strike, then strike harder.
Okay, Froggy, you know what to do.
Go as
What a bother.
Okay, we'll do it like that.
I'm gonna win big.
I like this song.
There is little time.
What are we doing here? Save had 4 Jade Lightnings, 2 Jade Claws, Jade Chieftain, and Aya. His deck went 12. Nice. I saw he had Bran in there too. Which kind of nice with all those cards. I guess I'm just doing this.
Warriors, come out to play.
What a bother.
Did you ever get your favorite Hearthstone card back as a tattoo? No. I don't like any Hearthstone card backs enough to want it to be a tattoo. I don't know if I can even envision more than like 3 or 4 of them. If that. I guess the totem doesn't do me much good. I could have hit here, huh? Could have traded and cleared them both. This figure 8's pretty low. I've got some burn in the deck. I've got a couple of 5/5s. I just need one thing to connect. And then we at least have outs for the rest of the game. And that's if all hell breaks loose here, right? And if this is a Deathwing, then it's better to have gotten the base damage in. Here's a great draw just because I'm doing nothing right now. At least now I can draw a few cards, right?
Warriors, come out.
This guy really has like save file level Jade deck. Well, 2 can play the Jade game. Hey B-Bart, what's up, man? Last year, good to see you as well. Last year.
Rukon versus Thrall.
Fear the coming storm.
Are you ready to fight?
I mean, these are fine cards, but I need minions. If I don't have something to stick that 2-cost spell on, like, it's kind of irrelevant, right? I was gonna go to bed, but I just drafted a triple patchwork deck. Wow. It's potent. We'll take that. That's a good card on 3, I think. That attempt to drag Aya on the board was some reminiscent of the hand-eye coercion Drez displayed playing Forza. That's not good. Anytime you get, you draw comparisons to Dreads athletically, that is not good. Also not good.
What adventure are you up to today? Have fun in the dead mine.
Have fun in the dead mines. Shut up. Oh, my leg. Yeah, just kill everybody with your patches deck, but try not to queue into me with it if possible.
Defiance, huh? That you showed down.
It's not really doing much. If I could chop one of those and play that, I would. But it doesn't look good. Play anti-snipe, that's good for me. This is the 3rd Shaman opponent this run. This is the 3rd Shaman opponent, and then we had the 1 Death Knight Sniper. So... did an undead die? An undead did not die. So that's kind of horrible for me.
Balance in all things.
speaking of horrible for me. I'd say these cards qualify.
I sense your struggle.
He's not an undead. Okay, let's play this. And this. Kill that. Right? GG? Yeah, it's probably over. Frankly, I'm pretty stoked. I think this deck tops out around 3. The fact that our only loss is to a sniper and we're 2-1 bodes well for our abilities, our capabilities of making it to 2 wins here. Or 3, I guess. Whereas I think this deck goes below 3 a pretty fair amount of the time.
That didn't go as...
For the Dark Lord! No littering! Pawn stone!
I have a pretty good shaman deck and I'm 3-1. Kind of tempted to snipe Redbeard. I'd advise against it. I would.
The more you struggle, the better.
Iverson 2000. Wow, great name. Let's hope that's an active chatter. The greatest NBA player who ever played the game. Okay, maybe not, but you know, he was pretty fun to watch. He's pretty fun to watch at times.
Fight until you can't no more.
Probably not good to face the all 2/4 deck that discovers cards with my deck that summons 3 2s if I'm lucky.
It'll cost you an arm.
I just don't have any AoE, so. Alright, pull one of them.
That's enough. Time to eat.
Do you ever randomly get a headache and subsequently wonder if you're gonna survive? Nah, I don't get too many headaches. Most of my headaches I can usually I'll like not eat for too long and then I'll get a headache and that's about it. Sometimes I get like a stomach ache. Like sometimes you'll get like a stomach ache or like a sharp pain in like the guttal region, and I'm always like, man, I really hope I like have to go to the bathroom soon or something, because otherwise I don't really have any resolution for this. But they haven't killed me yet. And then those things don't happen often. I think sometimes about
In death.
Are you ready to fight?
I mean, let's just keep it, it's fun. It's one of our only fun cards in our deck. I think sometimes how like one day I'm going to get a headache or a stomach ache and probably die. You know what I mean? Like one day, one of them, like you always get them and you're like, this will probably pass. But like, sometimes they don't. And I guess you die. And that's not great. Might pick up a 2 here. Past the 2, but could've. Sounds like Trap Queen. Yeah, sometimes you've got like gas or something, or sometimes you just eat something bad, or I don't know, man. Sometimes like something hurts for no reason, and then 20 minutes later you're fine, right? 10 minutes later. Stomachache is due to cramps of Red's cheese appendix. That can be. That's a thing. Cheese appendix is a real thing. Just hoping for something with 2 health. Oh wait, oh no, yeah, it can't because of his positioning. He can't kill it with a hero power. That's great. A weapon is what it is. Ever hit the... I think I do, huh? I gained 5... Oh, never mind. New plan. I'm concerned. Oh, you have one of those headaches right now? Yeah, that's a problem. Amy, if you're doing all the dishes, you could just throw them in the... You could just throw them in there if you want. I don't mind. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I didn't mute that. Oops. Your opponent is a noob with that positioning. Yeah, he doesn't know shit about shit. I think I didn't mute that. Didn't mute. Secret girlfriend confirmed. Come on. It's not so secret, is it?
You got the wrong guy, pal.
A willing donor.
I wish this wasn't the thing. Dropped that bomb on us last night and claiming it was his microwave. Him at the microwave every time. Yeah. I wasn't at the microwave. This can survive. How big does this get? +2, +1?
I ain't no snitch.
I'm gonna do this.
Pawn skull.
Hey, Twig Man. I heard you will lose every argument against Secret Girlfriend. Get better. Thanks for the 300 bits, man. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I do lose every argument. We believed it like idiots. No, you didn't believe. You knew. Also, I'm hot. I've got to turn this heater off. Oh. For now. You got a girlfriend, I'm happy for you. Well, I'm happy for you. You get to watch Redbeard. In your underwear or in his underwear.
The sun has set for me.
Citadel stands strong.
Freeze a minion and do 3 to Jason. Let's kill this. And then we can play this. Watching Mr. Redbeard is like a dream come true. Or perhaps a nightmare. It's not because of the heater, you're just hot. I think I don't know, man. I think I like radiate heat at a heightened rate. Okay, I'm gonna do this. It's almost the same as playing this. 1, 2, like I couldn't quite clear. Maybe next turn I can clear, I have more flexibility. Remember, do you want another secret girlfriend? I mean, how about 7? As long as they're all secret. And as long as none of them kill me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's kill them all now. After Redbeard, I started becoming more attractive to women. Did you? God, that doesn't make sense. That I don't care about. He's at 39. That I care immensely about. That one I don't care about. Probably pick up Lyra here. Geddon's a nice card. It doesn't really help me this turn. You know what really attracts the ladies? Subscribing to Mr. Red's YouTube. Don't forget using your Twitch Prime on Redbeard. The ladies and gentlemen like that alike. You know, because you might like,
Fight until you have no more.
You might want to date a man. Rate yourself as a boyfriend. Me? 0 out of 10 probably? I wouldn't want to date me. Old, fat, and ugly, and covered in fur.
King's honor, friend.
I am pretty funny. I try to be nice to people in general. So, maybe a little higher than initially reported. I guess I'm just playing that, huh?
To the undead.
This keeps stuff alive or no? Or it would have if it came down first, maybe? Ferret, thank you for the subscription. 8 months, Mr. Ferret. Mr. Ferret.
How about a makeover?
Like, does a healing totem become a good thing now for me? I think so. Triple blood. This guy's got a cool deck. What are the length of your ball hairs? They vary. Some are like 9 or 10 inches. Others are a bit shorter.
How long can this go on?
How long? How long?
The calm before the storm.
Most intriguing, yeah. 2 times horn went 12-0. Not bad. Not bad at all. Does she know about your friendship with Dreads, or is that something you reveal 5 years in? Yeah, you definitely keep some secrets in a healthy relationship. If you want anybody to ever, you know, care about you or respect you, you definitely don't reveal your friendship with Dreads. You definitely don't do that. Okay. Let's do a quick pee break, and then we'll come back. And it looks like we're going to be drafting, if I'm correct, we're going to be drafting a Warlock, I guess. And hope for, I don't know what, something. Okay, thanks for waiting. Can't wait until April's rotation. Well, we're getting a mini set in when are we getting a mini set? Tuesday morning, right? Okay. Okay, hold on. Do something like that, maybe. That look okay. Alright, let's look at the cards real quick before we jump into the draft. Just a couple minutes. And then, I haven't looked at them yet, and I can scroll around here, right? And see what it looks like here. Okay, perfect. We'll do it like that. I, haven't seen any of the cards yet, so I kind of need to, like, read them. Why does it do that? Let me click like that. Okay, no fins impossible. Give all friendly demons Murloc's death rattles. Summon a 2/2 imp block. Give all friendly demons. That card seems bad. I don't think this card will be very good, but the art looks quite nice. I'll give it that. I'll give it that. A+ on the art. I think the card looks pretty underwhelming though. Hey, Redbeard back again. These all might turn into shorts. Suspicious Peddler, 2 mana, 2/3. Discover a 1-cost card. If your opponent guesses your choice, they get a copy. Really cool card. That should be fun. Throwback to Dark Peddler. Similar art, similar stat line, similar effect. I thought the Suspicious cards were really cool. Those are some of the most fun cards in Castle Nathria. So I am all about this. This will be a fun one. This will be pretty good in Arena too, I think. Hey, Poet, guess what? I'm back again. What do you think about that? Plague Eruption. Deal 2 damage to all minions. If you've discarded a card this game, deal 1 more. So it hits your side of the board. Feels underwhelming. Volcanic Potion is a card that's in right now, and it's not very good. This still hits your side of the board. A little bit of upside if you've discarded a card, but that doesn't come up too much, and you may not want to deal 3 to your own board. So I think it's kind of like a less effective Hellfire, probably. So it doesn't even go face. I don't really like this card. This is not a new card. This will not be a short. But look at that goober. Nice eyebrows. Those are the only cards? You get 3 cards? Alright, Druid cards. Maybe they should be, like a short should be all 3. Maybe. Redbeard back, looking at the new cards. Draw 3 cards, infuse 6. This costs 1? This has to be in your hand to get infused, right? Light from Death. Yeah, wasn't there a card? It was a 5 mana, 3/5 infuse. What was it? Fuse 5? And then you could draw 3, but it would it was a 5 mana, 3/5 that draws you 1, like the Jester or something. Yeah, this card seems. I don't think it'll be broken, but I think that's a decent card. If your Druid decks end up like this meta's Druid decks, then this card would be really good. Where you just have the 1 mana 1/1 that respawns itself 3 times, and the 2 mana 2/3 that spits out a 2/2. I'd say that's a decent card. We have Rake. Give your hero 2 attack this turn. Deal damage equal to your hero's attack to a minion. So it's like that old card. What was it called? There was a card like this. Savagery or something. I don't know what it's called. Really old card. 1 mana to deal 2, and then deal damage equal to hero's attack. So if you can stack more attack in a turn, like this is the last card you play, it can be really nice. It's a playable card. There's a card called Claw. Wasn't there a card called Claw that exists? That's 1 mana, just gain 2 attack. This is just sheer upside on a card like that. So not a premium card, but that seems like a playable card for sure. Mana Thirst 11. I absolutely love this. I've been asking for cards like that can go over 10 mana for a long time. 6 mana, 6/6 taunt. Mana Thirst 11, gain +4/+4 in charge. Design seems lazy. It seems like you can't play this card in Arena, so that's a bummer. Is Guff not rotating? Is Guff staying in Standard, or are there other cards that are doing this type of effect? Either way, not really an Arena card, which is a bit of a bummer. And then that's the infused version. All right, what do we got for rogue cards? Combo, gain +2/+2. So he's a 3 mana 1/1 that can get +2/+2. Infuse 2, gain +3/+3. And Mana Thirst 8, gain +4/+4. Okay, I'm assuming this card is pretty strong because he can be a 3 mana, 6/6 pretty easily with the infused and the combo. And then the Mana Thirst makes him pretty easy to get that off as well. That's a really interesting card. I feel like the stats should probably be scaled down a bit in terms of Arena, but the effect is really cool. Yeah, what does he top out at? 10/10, a 3 mana 10/10. This card seems like it's going to be great. I just can't imagine that you can have that amount of stats and not have it be a playable card just through the first 2. And then whenever it's a 3 mana 10/10, it's going to function a lot like the 3 mana 2/5 taunt that becomes a 4/7 taunt Divine Shield in this current meta, I think, where it's like you can play it as a 3/3 or a 6/6. I mean, just the fact that this card can be a 3 mana 6/6 as early as like turn 4 is kind of absurd. I think this is by far the best card we've seen so far. Okay, Jolly Roger, great name, great art. Let's see what he does. After your hero attacks, summon a 1/1 undead pirate. It's a 1 mana 1/3, so it's gonna be hard to kill. You can dagger immediately following. There have been 2 mana 2/2s that spit out 1/1s that they got nerfed for Demon Hunter. It became a 2/1 that spits out 1/1s, I think. That card was pretty strong. I think another class had a card like this. There was a neutral that did almost the same thing as a 2 mana 2/2. I think the card's good. It seems more like an Arena card. There is the Admiral Hooktusk card, which I forget exactly what it does. I can't remember if you have to play pirates or summon them, but either way it counts as a pirate for that, and I'm kind of down. I've never got that card off in Arena, and I'd love to, so I think this card's just okay though. Ransack. Deal 1 damage to a minion. If you've played a card from another class this turn, deal 4. Deal 1 to a minion, deal 4. These are all very familiar. Like there was 4 mana deal 4 to a minion that would cost 0 if you were holding a card from another class. Reminds me a lot of that. It's an okay card. It can't go face, so it's a card you're gonna run, but I don't think it's a premium card either. It's okay. There's the infused guy. It's like Goro from Mortal Kombat. There's a zombie pirate. Looks like an idiot from some idiot TV show. All right, new shaman cards revealed. Redbeard back again on the YouTube shorts. About 400 of these, or maybe like 5. I'm not really sure yet, but Frost Fin Chomper. Okay, favorite name for a card, and my favorite art so far. 3 mana 2/3, so he's got to, I'm just kind of reading down. He's got to do something pretty spectacular here. If you played an elemental, summon 3/1/1 Murlocs. Pretty nutty. Asmo with the raid during our YouTube short. Wow, what a guy. Good gracious. Thank you so much, Asmo. Just going over some of the new cards here real quick, and then trying to make them into YouTube shorts. Yeah, we'll see what cheap elementals. You'll need a good 1, 2, or 3 cost elemental. You can coin one of these into another one because he is an elemental Murloc. There was also a, remember that 3 mana 2/5 Murloc that added a Piranha to your hand? Some pretty nasty Murlocs on 3. Freeze a minion, add a copy of it to your hand. That's actually a pretty strong card. 1 mana freeze and draw a card, and you get to choose what card you want. I think this might be the best card we've seen so far, actually. Old storage. Good to see everyone. Sorry, we're gonna run through these cards. But yeah, I'd say that card's pretty good. Blazing Transmutation. I will say this. Before I started today's stream, I had messages. People were sending me messages saying I was gonna draft 1 million copies of this card, that I was never gonna pass it, so I'm excited. Art looks cool. Looks like it'll make a good golden card. I like Blazing. I mean, not like, you know, but I like all the card. Okay. I like Transmutating. Choose a minion. Discover one that costs 1 more to transform into it, and it's a fire spell. So you find like a spider tank, and you discover a 4 cost. That's a really good card too, because you could attack, free trade, or go face, and then evolve it. That's a really cool card and good. Evolve is kind of back. That's a good card. It's not like an unstable evolution, which I think is a much better card, but that was always a broken card. Tajero, thank you for the follow, man. And then, wow, that's what it summons. Cute. Okay, you know what? Maybe this is 1 short. All right, what do we have here? Demon Hunter cards. 6 mana, 5/7. If you've cast 3 spells while holding this, summon a different demon from your deck. Probably not a great arena card. It's going to be hard to activate that sometimes. It's also going to be hard to isolate the specific demon you want. I do want to say during the Sunken City meta, it was so much easier to cast these type of cards than I thought. Like Queen Ashara was pretty easy to use in arena. So I'm not going to undersell that effect as much this time. I think it will be it'll be easier to activate than I initially thought or would have thought before playing Sunken City. I just think sometimes you're going to pull like a 2/2 demon or whatever. If there's only a couple like big fat demons and you get them consistently, then I guess this card's going to be pretty strong, but it doesn't immediately strike me as like an unconditional like juggernaut of the meta. 1 mana, 1/2 weapon, death rattle, add a random outcast card to your hand. That's a great card. You can stack this with your hero power, so it's easy to deal 1 for 1, or then 2 on 2 if you need to hero power, and then adding a card to your hand's pretty powerful. We'll have to see what outcast cards are in, but I don't know if there's too many like bad outcast cards, and then it'll be outcast the turn you add it to your hand. So this is a pretty potent card, I think. 1 mana, 2/3 rush, death rattle, deal 4 damage to your hero. I think this card is great. That's kind of crazy. Shambling Chow, so kind of like Zombie Chow, but you take a bit of damage, but man, a 1 mana 2/3 rush is definitely going to dominate the early game. I think this card's really good. There's usually a little bit of lifesteal kicking about in Demon Hunter as well, so I don't think the damage will be like the worst thing. Wait, I didn't click that. All right, let's look at these mage cards. After you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. Spectral Trainee, 3 mana, 1/4. After you it's very understated, so this is a card you really won't be able to play on curve. Probably not a premium arena card. I'm guessing it is a I don't know. You've had like 3 mana 2/2 Twilight Caller, is that his name? I don't know, Twilight something. It was a 3 mana 2/2 that dealt 1 right off the bat, and that card didn't really feel that strong. I think Bunker Sergeant might be back speculatively, which is a 3 mana 2/4. But how do you activate Bunker? Oh, they have to have a couple of minions, so I don't know. I think I'd rather run a Bunker Sergeant here. Yeah, I just think this card needs to stay in school. 3 mana 4/3 Whirlweaver. If you've cast a spell last turn, discover an elemental. Fun. I imagine that card is good. Obviously dependent on how many spells you can get, but if I don't get any spells, I'm not playing arena, so I think it'll be a good card, and we'll have to see what elementals are in, but 3 mana 4/3 discover a card would just be kind of a broken card most of the time, so I think that card's gonna be pretty nutty. Can you discover Neptulon? Any elemental, so whatever. I don't know what elementals will be in, but add 2 random mage spells from the past to your hand. They cost 2 less. Wow, it's a Taverns of Time card. Remember 5 mana, add 3 spells from the past to your hand was a mage card? This is cool. This is my favorite card. My expectation is that this will give you any cards in wild, I'm assuming, is usually how this effect translates to arena, even if some wild sets are in arena. Anything that is not standard will be generatable. So I think this card will actually be a bit worse than it might seem, because there are some truly putrid cards. For every, you know, Cobra shot you get, when you're spending 3 mana on a Cobra shot, it's still going to be bad. There are some really putrid cards back then. Glacial Mysteries, yeah. But awesome card. I really wish they would do more of this Toki. I wish they would reprint a new Toki that's like better statted and, you know, I don't know, can do something like that. Really cool card. That's probably my favorite card so far. All right, we just have a couple more and then we're gonna go back to drafting, all right? New warrior cards. Discover a taunt minion. If you play it this turn, repeat this. I imagine that's very good. No? You just discover something, play something cheap, discover something, just play, you know, play something, you know, for 4 mana, and then discover the biggest card and play that next turn. Or you can, you know, pay 1, discover a Moarg, play it, and then discover another card, right? You get to just keep discovering different taunts. It seems great and fun. Flesh Shaper, 6 mana, 3/8 taunt, battle cry. If you have 5 or more armor, summon a copy of this. Disgusting looking art. Spewing out goo all over everyone. I think if Sunken City is in, this card will be pretty easy to proc. There was that 4 mana 3/5 dredge card that lets you gain armor equal to the card you dredged up. And a lot of the times you were putting humongous things, you're putting humongous cards on top of your deck. So I think this card will be pretty good. Well, I think if you can consistently proc it, it'll be pretty good. There was a lot of ways to gain armor in Sunken City, though. I hope it's good. If you after your attacks gain 4 armor and draw a card, well, that's absurd. That card is absolutely absurd. I mean, just imagine a world where maybe one day you're going like Gnarg into like a taunt into this. Good luck. Or you know, there's a 1 mana 1/1 pirate that equips a 1/3 weapon. I don't expect those cards to be back, but as it has not yet been announced, it's a possibility. So that would be kind of a crazy little sequence of cards you can get. This might be the best card we've seen so far, though. Hook Fist, 30,000. That's way too much value. Yeah, 4 armor by itself would be kind of tough. If Warrior has some good Discover, some good you know, AoE, a card like this is going to be crazy. You're not going to be able to smork them down too reliably. That's a good card, though. Okay, oh, not quite the end. The Purator, kind of like the Curator, 5 mana 4/6 taunt, battle cry. If your deck has no neutral cards, draw a minion of each type. Bummer, because we just typically these cards they don't even put in arena. I think it would be cool if they did, and then up the rate of class cards substantially. I think if you had, you know, 4 or 5 neutral cards, you could probably still run a card like this. It would be pretty interesting. But as a result, maybe not in arena. Hope it is, though, and I hope that they make a card like this more easily proccable. Gold Wing, 4 mana 3/5 rush, battlecry. If you're holding a mech, gain Wind Fury. Yeah, it's a good card. There's the 3 mana 3/4 dragon that gives Divine Shield and taunt to your next dragon or to dragons on the next turn, or until the next turn. So like this card, it combos quite well with that to follow up. It does dilute the pool of Ysera's and Alexstrasza's and Deathwings and stuff, and I think that's good. I would rather not have so consistent of a, you know, finding some broken game-winning dragons. And Paladin should still have Flight of the Bronze, so anything you can do to dilute the dragon pool a bit, I think is actually good. Make the Purator a dragon. We got a 3 mana 5/5 Knight of the Dead. Deal 5 damage to your hero. Okay. Mana Thirst, restore 5 health to your hero instead. Okay, this card is absurd. No? What the heck? First off, awesome art. Kneeing that, jump kicking that zombie in the face. Is this the best 3-drop ever printed? What the hell is this card? Am I crazy? Who cares about taking 5? I mean, I guess there's a 3 mana 4/5 that deals 2 to you at the end of the turn now. Yeah, it's not that much further off than that, but this card free kills that overstated, overpowered 3-drop, so I don't know, man. I think that card's really good. It's up there? Yeah, I think so. Alright, what else we got? We got Priest, Hunter. Oh, we got some neutral cards. Alright, let's look at these Priests. We're almost done. And thanks again to Asmo for the raid. We've got Cannibalize. 4 mana, destroy a minion, restore its health to all friendly characters. Okay, so we now have a new best 4 mana removal spell of all time. That's not fair. All friendly characters? So you kill a Moarg, you kill your whole board, you gain all your life? How is this fair? Twisted Tether is better? Not if you're not holding an undead. This card is crazy. They're comparable though. It's probably comparable to Twisted Tether. This might be better though. There will be situations where this is better, but they're probably close. That's crazy though. That's a nutty card. 4 mana 5/4, Battlecry Dredge. I love it. More dredge effects, please. If it's an undead, deal 5 to the enemy hero. Wow, aggressive. Rotting Necromancer. 4 mana 5/4 isn't like anything special these days in Arena, but a 4 mana 5/4 that deals 5 in a dedicated aggro deck is a pretty powerful effect. Interesting, they get better in multiples, right? Where in Arena, if the card is one of those cards that gets an absurd offering bonus, maybe you end up with 3-4 of these in your deck, and you could probably build an entire deck around that effect, and then you can find more undead. Like, you find more copies of it, and it will proc, and then you can find more copies of it. I think this card is pretty crazy. More of a build around, but I like it. Okay, we got Mindseer. Oh, I saw this one. Apparently this is a card that might get changed. I don't know. It can enable some like turn 2 kills in Wild without much effort. With the 0/2 Death Rattle thing that returns things to your hand, spells you cast onto your hand, and 1 Radiant Elemental, and then you can like kill people right away. I think you can do it on 2. So deal 2 to a minion. If it dies, deal 3 to the enemy hero. So, you know, for Arena, this is a fine card. A little bit of cheap removal, a little bit of damage. I would expect something about that combo to get tweaked, and it might be this card. Maybe they just ban like Test Subject. Turn 2 lethal, yeah, you can like legitimately turn 2. I think it's dependent on how fast you can play it per the rope, because there's a shorter rope on turn 2. But if the only indicator for you not being able to kill somebody on turn 2 is your rope timer, I think you probably need to reevaluate the design philosophy of some of those cards. Lo and behold, a 2 mana 2, a 2-drop that makes your spells cost 0 has been nerfed 6 times in the past in Mage, and maybe needs to be nerfed in Priest too, I don't know. Let's see, we got some Hunter cards here. Faithful Companions, 7 mana. Discover a beast from your deck and summon it. Mana Thirst, summon another copy of it. Probably not a particularly good Arena card. That's very expensive. And if you're hitting anything less than 7 mana, you're getting a bad deal unless I'm reading this wrong. Discover a beast from your deck and summon it. So you get 1 card for 7 mana. And then you can get 2 copies if you have 10. So you really have to be hitting like a High Main or a Colossal or a... I don't know. You need to get at least 7 mana from the first one. So I think this card's probably a little too expensive to be run consistently. We're gonna be double crushing though. Yeah, you can pull 2 King Crushes. That'll be something. Alright, we got a new secret. Cool art. Zombies. 2 mana. After your opponent plays a minion, summon 4 1/1 zombies to attack it. So it's kind of like Snipe, right? So when your opponent plays a minion, deal 4 to it. But you will tick up Infuse by 4 instantaneously. And that's pretty potent. Trying to think if there are any other direct... Oh, I guess if they play like a 3/3, you'd still summon a 1/1. They play something smaller, you end up net gaining some 1/1s. Yeah, that's a really good card. You kind of can't play around it, right? Your guy's just always going to take 4. You're always going to give 4 Infuse, so... Yeah, it's like the Druid card. Yeah, I'm assuming you keep the extras like bees. Cult Master synergy. For the next dual class Arena meta, we'll play with Cult Master. Yeah, I think it's a good card. Probably similar to like Snake Trap, Venom Strike Trap, like those type of like summon a minion type secrets are usually pretty good. Pack Tactics, I think all of those are pretty serviceable. 1 mana 1/1 Trinket Tracker. Draw a 1-cost spell. I don't know what the 1-cost spells are that they're kind of, you know, directing you towards, but 1 mana 1/1 draws 1 is an okay card. You always curve out pretty well with a card like this. It replaces itself. I think you can take them. The issue is if you don't have any 1-cost spells in your deck, or if you draw your 1-cost spells first, this becomes pretty much a dead card. Paladin had a 1 mana 1/1 draw a holy spell, and you can get any cost holy spell. I think that card is similar and better than this one. And sometimes you just didn't get offered enough holy spells, or you drew them first and it felt really bad. Arcane Bolt. Yeah, but is there anything good I can get? We'll see. Oh, and the upgraded bees. Summon 4 2/2s. That's crazy with Tavish. That's crazy. They should have changed the art and like zoomed in on the bee or something, or you know, put like a little superimposed dreads in the talons and have it flying away. Make it look like bigger. Okay, we got some neutrals. Thaddeus. 10 mana 11/11. Taunt. Your odd cards cost 1. Swaps polarity each turn. Oh, okay, so every turn they swap. Probably not great. That's very expensive, and can't play anything the turn you play him. But if he lives and the polarity matches up, I guess you can drop a couple of cards. Cool concept, but probably not a great card. I don't like that Fugan. I'm assuming Fugan and Stalag ain't kicking about. Well, why can't I? You know, where are they kicking about? 1 mana, 1/3 mistake. It has all minion types. Yeah, sure, maybe. We saw some cards play an elemental, play you know, a dragon. Like, there's applications for a card like this. You'll probably run these a fair amount of time in Arena. I like the art. Looks cool. Got a 4 mana 5/4. Death Rattle, spend all your mana, summon that many 2/2 zombies with Rush. Wow. Oh, that's a Death Rattle. Spend all your mana. Interesting. So if you float mana, then your opponent kills it on their turn, then you'll get them. This card seems clunky, like the design. Am I like not understanding this right? So like I'd have to like have it live, and then I'd have to, oh god. And then I'd have to then trade it on my turn and use all my mana. That card seems less good than it. I don't know, it doesn't seem very good. Feels like you're gonna have to skip a turn. You know what this card seems like is that old druid card that converted your mana crystals into 2/2s. It's probably a bit better than that. You have to float mana and hope they kill it. Yeah, I don't know. And then I'm not even entirely convinced that I want to spend my next turn doing that. I guess you're getting a 2/2 rush for 1 for every mana you float. I guess a 2/2 rush for 1 is a good rate, but you know, there's value in it. Like, you don't have to give up a card if you get the value from the cards. But yeah, this feels a little clunky. Like, you're gonna want to proc it, you're gonna float mana, then your opponent's not gonna kill it and you're gonna be behind. Then you're gonna trade it, and it's like, yeah, maybe in that situation, but a lot's gonna have to line up well for this card to be like super effective, I feel. If you give it taunt, maybe it'd be good. Yeah, I don't know. Feels like an arena card designed for arena that isn't gonna be that good in arena. Maybe I'm crazy. 3 mana 3/3 rush, mana thirst, 6 gain reborn. You know what's funny is this just feels like a worse version of the 4 mana 4/4 that gets +2/+2. No. It's a card that's decent. It's kind of like a multi-shot, kind of. I feel like there was another card. I feel like there's a lot of these cards feel like they're based off of the design of other cards that already exist. Yeah, the warrior mummy that was 4 mana 3/2 rush reborn. Do it. Like, you're gonna be trading this off, and then probably trading off your 3/1 reborn. This doesn't feel particularly strong. Restless Mummy has felt fine. I guess there will be times where this is better than that, but there are going to be times where it's worse. Turns 1 through 5. And Mummy, I feel like, came out on turn 4 or 5 a lot of the time anyway. Yeah, I don't love that card. Alright, almost done. We have Rivendare, Warrior. Shuffle the other 3 horsemen into your deck. So he's a 6 mana 6/6. And when he dies, he shuffles these guys into your deck. 6 mana 6/6 lifesteal. And then if all of them have died, you win the game. So he's a lifesteal, a rush, and a taunt. Yeah, I mean, card's cool. I'm gonna try to win games with it in Arena. It's probably not that good, honestly. A 6 mana 6/6 is pretty underwhelming these days. And then each one of these, the only one that's maybe any, I'm not even sure if any of them are good. A 6 mana 6/6 rush is a lot worse than a 4 mana 6/6 rush, which you already get 2 copies of in every Arena deck right now. I think they need to die. Yeah, they all need to die. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, they all need to die. Yeah, I don't know. That's really clunky. It's probably more of like a control-y constructed attempt at a win condition, although from everything I've seen from constructed, a card like this has no chance of seeing play, right? I think it's a fun card. It seems fair. Yeah. I don't think that you'll win many games with this card or lose to it very often. Okay, just Death Knight, and then we're going back. So the Death Knight gets a location. Destroy a friendly minion and summon a 4/5 undead with rush. Destroy a friendly minion. So you tick up your infuse right away. You can free trade something and then cast it. I mean, you can use it on your hero power, huh? So you can make 3 4/5s with rush out of your hero power for just 2 mana each turn, and that's like the worst case scenario. So yeah, this card's pretty broken. It should probably have 2 charges. It's kind of disappointing that like the mage one had 3 charges and they nerfed it to 2. The priest one has 3 charges and should have 2. I think this one has 3 and probably should have 2 as well. It seems pretty straightforward. Two charges seems better. And even then it would be a strong card. If you've cast 3 spells while holding this, freeze 3 random enemy minions. 3 mana 2/3, kind of underwhelming. Probably can get the effect to go off reasonably consistently. I think that this is easier to get than I would have initially thought before playing with the Sunken City cards. That effect is good. You're gonna need to be able to like AoE your opponent or just rush your opponent down. You're a Death Knight, and currently, then I'd say it'd be pretty easy to do that. When other classes get more modern cards and you filter out all the crap, I don't know if it's going to be so easy for Death Knight to just run over everybody. I hope not. But yeah, I think the card's like good, but not like consistent, right? Yeah, this card doesn't require any runes, so you can run it in every Death Knight deck. So this is a Syndragos's Wing. Syndragos's Wing frees enemy character damaged by this minion, so face as well. And then we've got Syndragosa, a Colossal, which I think this is just absolutely brilliant to have dual rune types. We have Frost and Blood. It's a 7 mana 6/6, so you get Colossal 2. So I'm assuming you get 2 of these, or you get 4 of these. I'm not sure. After an enemy is frozen, destroy it. I'm assuming this doesn't work on the hero power or the hero portrait. That's crazy. I mean, that you won't beat this in Arena, right? You get 2 wings. Okay, so 2 wings. So you kill 2 minions, you get a 6/6, and that works after the wings are dead. So like something like this would destroy everything. Icy Touch. Who knows? Maybe there's like a neutral freeze. There's the 2 mana 2/2 that can silence and freeze, right? So that's pretty strong. And that's all for the mini set. So what's our favorite card? I think that mage card that brings cards from the past. Really like this as well. These 2. Hook Fist is great. Training Session looks fun. The Transmuter and the Cold Storage seems pretty good. This Rogue card seems strong. Yeah, overall I'd say most classes got a fun or strong card or both. Yeah, it's interesting. And I do apologize. I know we were raided right in the middle there. Mercer, thank you for the follow, Mercer. We got a huge raid from Asmo. So shout out to that guy. Hope you guys check out Asmo. Tajiro, thanks for the follow. And Bowls, Penguin, and Arms, appreciate the subs. We're gonna go back to drafting old Arena, but hey, we only have tonight, tomorrow, and then the next stream should be the mini set. Can't wait to try some Bloody Frost control shenanigans. Yeah, I think that's really cool. I think that the multiple rune type cards, it's just kind of edging into that Magic the Gathering style of deck building, where like you can combine certain color combinations, but there's a detriment. It prevents you from running other combinations of cards or singularly powerful cards like Marigar. I really, really hope a year from now or less we see this type of effect implemented for other classes. It's just absolutely brilliant. It diversifies the deck building. It's such a big deal to have like a Paladin, Holy, Shadow, Murloc, Dragon, hand buff. I mean, I don't know how you structure that in terms of runes, but like, I think that would be brilliant. Does Arena give a free ticket? It should, yeah. I'm doing pretty well, Arms. I just went 0-2 to 12-2. Hey, nice. Yeah, that's pretty much the best. It's 12-0 is the best, and then 0-2 to 12-2, I think. We're gonna try a Warlock here. Try to get some good stuff. Okay, well, we can take... honestly, in a Warlock, I think this card's serviceable. I would probably take Swamp Leech over it, but like expensive shitters, I'd run a Snow Flipper and just dump it and then tap, but we get to take an Abyssal, which is nice. I was gonna say, I just hope I get an Abyssal and a Demonic Assault, and you know what? I'm set. This deck is great. Wild would get fixed overnight if applied something designed to the other classes. You mean like the runes? When arena rotation happens, if you had a run in progress, you should get a ticket. Yeah, you should. This card's really good. Void Caller's good too, but it can be a little clunky sometimes, like pulling out demons that I don't want to pull out. The lifesteal's a big deal sometimes. I'm gonna take it, but I might regret it. My god, do we build a Elwyn Boar deck? What if we get offered 7 of them? The alt on Demonic Assault is my hero. Yeah, that's Tamsin with 2 Void Walkers in tow. Nice art representative of what the card does. I'm gonna take this BGH and maybe kill something big. Hey, thank you, KB. Why'd you call me that? We should take Frost Rider, but I'm gonna take Volpira because it's more fun. I want to take Mithril Rod. Didn't this card cost like 4 or 3 or something at one point? It's terrible, but when it pops off, it's really cool. I'm gonna take Rustrot Viper here. And who's that? God damn it. Cantia, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that. Okay, take a Dreadlord, why not? This card I think is kind of broken. Underratedly broken. I don't have any undead. Oh, I have 1 broken undead. Okay, sure. I want to be careful with exactly what we pick up, but I really kind of want this Mithril Rod. Is that dumb? It was 3 mana, really? Yeah, I would run that right now at 3 over Daring Reporter quite happily. After you draw 4 cards, reduce the cards of your hand by 1. It's just never going to work, but I love it. It's cool with tradable cards. You need that 3 mana spell, maybe. Draw 3 cards and then discard 1. It's kind of not an arena card. Chow's pretty good, Corporal's pretty good. I guess I don't want to resummon that, necessarily. I'm gonna run Corporal. I'm gonna run Kuki too, I don't want these. Ixty's favorite card, Tasni's favorite card. I'll take Merchant over Void Caller, although we do have a couple of nice demons, but I'm not in the business of passing Traveling Merchants. Nice Undead, cheap. Just give us multiple cards that can come back from this. They're not hugely effective, but you can play it on curve. I think I'm going to hold out and not take the Blast Crystal because we want Twisted Tethers or Siphon maybe. I'm just taking a 1 here. I'll take the Guard. We have Corporal. We might end up with an Egg. This is okay too, but I think the card's alright. And I'll run another Necrolite. These are just good 2s. These are not good. It's an undead that I don't necessarily want in my pool. I could run the Owl, which I despise. Alright, I'll run it. Maybe we can beat an Elec Mount if one gets cast against us this run. Mostly trash here. I have an all golden deck, so I'm going to take the Grizzly. That's about the only reason why. Twisting Tether and Blast Crystal exist for the same class. Well, it's disappointing that they exist in the same meta, but hopefully going forward we'll get less of that type of experience. Where like really old sets are mixed in with more modern sets. I mean, this card's great, but rip all golden deck. Having one silence can save you? Yeah. Having one 3-mana 2/1 can cost you a game. And I'd say that's probably more often the case for most